everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about chapter 1 and 2. Today I'm with my partner, Guillermo. So today, let's talk about the chapter number 1. The one that we call outlines, okay? So the first part of the chapter number 1 is why we outline. As we know, an outline is a blank of our speech, okay? So, what's about why we outline? We outline for having a great organization and develop of our speech. And that's something very important that we have to remember, because an outline is not the speech, not your speech. It is the main ideas of your speech. We have three types of outlines. Three types of outline. As everything in this world, outlines have three different parts that are working outline, full sentence outline, and speaking outline. Each one of them have a different form of using it. Okay, so we have the working outline. The working outline is the one that we use for writing the general ideas and everything of that. Okay, so other things that we use for doing the working outline is for structure, for having the general ideas, and the purpose of our speech, that we know that it will be entertain, inform, or persuade. Then we have the full sentence outline. This full sentence outline comes after we have the work outline. But why? Because we organize the ideas in the general ideas in the forms that we are going to talk, and from that general ideas come the sub ideas. Okay. Then we have the dialogue. The dialogue one is the one that we use to know how to say the information to our audience. Okay. So what I'm saying, you may think. I'm saying that if we're going to talk about something, we need to know how to use it, and that's the main point of speaking outline. And then we have using outlines for success. Using outlines for success applies when we are the ones that we use from getting singularity, consistency, adequacy, uniformity, and parallelism. All of these 6 things will help you to have a great outline and know what to do. So, what is singularity? It's the clarity of our speech, and consistency is that all of our speech is consistent and we have a structure. Then we have adequacy, that is correct for the audience or the group that we're going to talk. Uniformity, that is only one theme or maybe 2 themes, but more. So that's all the time that we have today. So Guillermo, your turn.
The importance of language is the chapter 2, so let's continue. Oral versus writing. First of all, we have to know that when we use the word language, we are referring to the words that you choose to use in your speech. So by definition, our focus is spoken language. That means that it's the words that you say to complain or to choose a message. Then we have the basic functions of language. Language is any formal system of gestures, signs, and sounds. As mentioned above, it's the spoken part of English that we know as writing or oral. In that point, we can know that the 2 ends are important to know and to speak and to complete an idea. Then we have using language correctly. This is the part of the chapter that says that you have to know what you are going to say. When considered how effective is your speech, consider the degree to which language is appropriate, vivid, inclusive, and familiar. When we are in an appropriate, we have to know one question to ask yourself. Not all language choices are appropriate for all speakers, so you have to know the language you select should be suitable for you, not to someone else. You have to feel comfortable of the things that you're going to say. In that way you can know what you're going to say in a good way. So know wherever you went, but know in the best way. There are 3 types of of appropriate language, that is for the audience, for the context, for the topic, and then we have the full sentences. And then we have the main point of the language, that is the 6 elements. With the 6 elements we can know how we can talk with clarity, economy, obscenity, obscure language or jargon, and power. And it includes variety. When we are talking about each one, we are talking about clarity first, is to know what you're going to say in a way that everyone is going to understand what you're saying. Then we had economy. Economy may be the one point of power. Power are with the economy. In that way you can know what to say with power and